All right, so that's the truck that I got from Home Depot. If I have it for 75 minutes, I get it for $19, which I had it. It's got a nice flat bed. You can pull down all three of these sides if you want to help loading, but yeah, it's helpful. So thanks, Home Depot. Now I'm done unloading. I'm gonna go return the truck. It's nice and cozy in here too. Today we're gonna make this workbench. It's a quick and simple workbench that is made out of just lumber you can get from Home Depot. 2x4s, 4x4s, and a sheet of plywood. Now this is just one bench out of two. I'm gonna make two this same size so I can have basically a full sheet of plywood as my tabletop, but if I wanna move one half of the table a different direction or scoot them apart from each other so I can run longer sheets of plywood or something on there, I think it might be useful. So I got another one of these to build, but I'm gonna show you how we did it. So these are the tools that I ended up using. Obviously safety first, safety glasses. I got two clamps here, and these clamps hold down this guide by Empire. It's very, very quality product. It ties it together, this handle, and then you can clamp this on both sides of your piece, and you get a straight cut on plywood using this circular saw. So basically, circular saw, tape measure, absolutely. You've got a measuring slide. This guy came in very handy. If you can get your hands on a dual bevel compound miter saw, they really do help. Now, I didn't use any bevels on this project, but these things come in handy with the little stop guards on here on the stand and stuff too. So that works really well. And then this is optional, but I find it goes a little quicker with a drill for the pilot holes and a impact wrench for screws. So you gotta be careful with the impact wrench. This is a hammer impact wrench. So I did split a 2x4 just by going through it. So you just wanna be careful, don't push it too hard. Now this one, what I do like about this is it has torque settings. So if you need to be sensitive on something, but you need it to torque out and get tight, like when I was building the IKEA cabinets, I set this torque down to like 6. But if you're drilling into concrete, you want to set the torque all the way up to 20. So yeah, these are excellent tools. They last a long time. And then a hammer, just for a couple pieces. And I just use wood screws to attach everything. So, but seems pretty sturdy to me, sitting on it. All right, let's get started. Okay, so the first step of building my desk is to cut this plywood directly in half lengthwise. So it's 8 foot by 2 feet. So I have 2 sections of that. Basically, my whole table is gonna be the size of this board, but I'm gonna cut it in half and make 2 tables so I can pull them apart if I have to. My first step is to lay the board on these 4 posts and measure out the center and rip it. So I'll get going. So I have a little bit of bow in the board. So I'm going to weight it down in the middle there. All right, now I gotta find my middle and mark it. So just under 4 foot, so it's like 47 inches and 15/16. I'll go to 24 inches and draw it right on that line to the left, the 15/16 line. And I'll just cut it right on the line. These are great straight edges. You can use them for a lot of things, but I'm using it to make my straight line. And then I'm going to be using it also I'll check that measurement. I'm just going to cut right to this side of the line with my saw blade. So I'm going to attach these down to the wood. Makes it nice, just slides it right together. Now on my trusty little Ryobi circular saw, works really well for these kind of things. And in fact, I'm going to turn this around. It's exactly 1 inch off, okay. So I'm going to attach this guy here. Alright, I need to weight this board down because it is bending, and I want my flat edge to be straight. Measure twice, cut once, right? So I made my guide exactly 1 inch off this line. The one important thing is safety goggles. You want to make sure safety first, always. Throw them on. Like butter. Let's see how I did. I want the workbench to be 34 inches tall and I have a 3/4 inch plywood on the top. That means I need them to be 33 inches and a quarter. 33 and a quarter. Recheck my level once more. Oh, hello. Nice. Okay, now that I have my legs, I'm going to build my brace and supports. Since these are 8-foot sheets of plywood, what I'm doing is I'm keeping the face side I want down. And then I'm going to attach these 2x4s to the edge here. I might actually attach another 2x4 just to make it sturdier on the base top, like that, along the inside, and then mount the legs to that, although that's going to make it taller. But that's the next step. So I think the first step is going to be building the frame around this box. Just quick and simple. I need to measure my internal measurements when I get these lined up. So I'm looking at 20 7/8. Try to line up here. Yeah, so 20 and 7/8. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. All right, so I'm gonna have to set my stop block again for the new measurement of 20 and 7/8. So I'm gonna bring a piece of wood up here. I'm gonna mark out 20 and 7/8 on here. Use my speed square to make a nice square line. All right, so 20 and 7/8. I'm gonna want to cut on the outside of this line, and I know that that's gonna be cut off. So I need to sandwich the blade in between the line and the laser. So, right there. So now I'm gonna adjust this stop block in so I can always hit that measurement so they go a little quicker. Oh, the stop block doesn't go that far in. All right, let me see if my fake stop block is gonna work me. So now I have all the pieces that I need to insert in here, and you can't really see that yet, to build this frame on the top. And I have these pieces that fit nice and snug right up in there. So I'm gonna do one in the middle. And one on either end. The last thing I'm going to do is attach the tabletop. So I'm gonna build this frame first around the edges. I'm gonna attach the legs to the frame and then flip it over and we'll screw the top on. It's gonna go pretty quick.